Right now, back here at the Treehouse with a new friend. I'm here with Dr. Martha Ross, recently retired from JMU, a longtime staple in early childhood education, and a longtime friend of Explore More. Thanks for joining us tonight, Martha.
Glad to help.
So, tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, I started out as a teacher at preschool and child care and did 3 degrees at Florida State University, and then came to look for a college job and was hired at JMU and retired 36 years later, but still continued to be active in the community with boards and committees and early childhood causes.
Can you elaborate about the science behind play? Like what's happening in these growing brains when the kids are playing?
All right, well, what I want you to think about is, as an adult, how much you know. Now think about a 5-year-old. They're pretty wise. And then think about an infant. And that infant, in those first 7 years of development, there's more learning, more brain growth, more growth of synapses in their brain than at any other time in your life. So learning is going on so fast, so quickly, and so observable. You can watch it happening. So some of the things that you think about what children are learning is, I call it physical knowledge. They learn about their bodies. They learn how to move their bodies. They learn to smell things. They taste things. They explore the world to find out that balls roll and ovens are hot. Sometimes they learn that. And so they're constantly looking for that physical knowledge. They're also learning logical knowledge. They have to figure out that number 1 means 1 object. And they learn to count. So then 2, they're going to be 2 objects. And then they learn, I'm going to be 2 years old. That's 2 too. And so how to make sense of all that kind of logical learning and knowledge. And then the third thing they're really grasping is social knowledge, how to get along with others. What are the rules of my society? How do I act if I have a problem with a child? How do I enter somebody's play? They're learning that the whole time too. So there's so much learning going on in so many different areas. It's just kind of so phenomenal to watch it.
And you kind of touched on it there a little bit. I wanted to ask you to talk about how play helps normalize a child's experiences and understanding what's happening in their worlds.
Yeah. Children use play not only to learn and to practice what they know, but they also use play to make sense of things for them. So oftentimes the themes you see in children's play reflect what they're either experiencing or what they have questions about or what they're maybe scared about. I have a particular example that I've shared with several groups. 9/11. Terrible situation for our country, and adults were so upset and watching TV constantly. I happened to be working with a group of children, and those children picked up on all those things that parents were talking about and they were seeing on TV, and they created games that they called construction or deconstruction. And so planes would run into block buildings. Trucks would come up. They put on firefighter equipment and they would come in and save people and they would rescue people and they would dig in the dirt and dig. And that went on for almost a year that year as they were trying to make sense of what was going on. And for them, it's a safe way to do that because they can control the play. They can be in charge of the play. They can be the big people, the scary people in the play, and they can be heroes in play. So it's really important for them to have that chance to deal with the thoughts that they have and the feelings they have. It's things that allows them to manipulate materials. It allows them to test out those skills they're learning. It allows them to interact with other children. Sometimes, you know, they don't have children at home, other brothers and sisters, so they have to learn how to interact. You look for things that help them think more symbolically. So if they've been playing with the baby, then they read a book about the baby, or they sing the baby to sleep. So it all is connected, but it's taking your cues from your child or the child and providing them with the kinds of things that are going to help make their play richer.
Yeah, so basically getting their hands dirty, whether that be literally or figuratively.
Absolutely.
Martha, thank you so much for helping us understand how important play really is.